I'm Bambi and I'm cashing out. Shermanati, lipstick gang, turn up.
That's right. It's cashing out. We are back. We got the energy back again. We got the crew.
Woo! Woo!
Bring the energy back.
Hello.
Smile. There she go. That's the smile that I'm looking for. So look, everybody. I know we took a little hiatus, but we're back. We have some new faces on here. We got familiar faces on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start to my left, and I'm going to let everybody introduce themselves. We're going to skip the middle because that's who we want to come back to. So go ahead, baby girl.
All right, guys. My name is Amber, straight from Decatur, if y'all didn't know. I'm just here, interviewing this lovely woman.
We'll get to
Have
her.
a good time.
My mama named me Spencer. The homies call me Spence. The ladies say Spencer, but all the pros yelling daddy straight out of Motown, USA. It's me, Mr. Motown.
Hey everybody, I'm Rachel Daniels. That's Miss Rachel Daniels on Instagram and Twitter. And I'm currently being hand molested by this guy right here. Go ahead.
Evening. Hi.
He's high as a kite.
I'm just Samedy.
All right, that's the crew. That's the crew that we got tonight. We got some more guests coming on tonight, but first, let me get into the special guest. Everybody just look at her in her eyes. I'm making nervous. Everybody gather around. Everybody gather around. Make her nervous. She hails from, where you from? Where you from?
I'm from Atlanta, Georgia.
She's from Atlanta, Georgia. She's about 5'10", with heels.
Okay.
Beautiful eyes, beautiful skin. Derriere is she got a coconut derriere.
Let me fan him.
Y'all
He's
know what that
getting hot
means.
over
Y'all know
here.
what that means. The one, the only. Let everybody know what your name is.
Priyanka Banks from VH1 Sorority Sisters.
Everybody clap it up. Everybody clap it up. From Sorority Sisters. We got a lot to talk about that tonight. We're going to talk about you. We're going to talk about the show. And then we're going to talk about some things that we all do, okay? And then we also have another special guest. We got Smitty coming in a little bit later. And she's going to read for us. And I'm not going to tell y'all what that means. We're going to get into that. But she's going to do a read for all of us.
Okay.
So right now first thing we want to talk about is where have we been? We've been away for a little bit. We know you've been on TV. You've been away for a little bit.
I've been on an island in the sun.
We could tell she used to be light skinned, but now she's brown. She got the hair, she got the glow. So, what made you go to the islands? Just a little vacation?
I needed a vacation. Sometimes I get over Atlanta. I get over the people. We don't have a beach. I love the water. I love to swim. I'm one of the few black people that actually knows how to swim. So I like to be in the water. So I needed a vacation with natural people who are very humble.
Yeah, unlike here. Unlike here in Atlanta.
Here, everybody here. Everybody's
now-
so superficial.
Now, who's from Atlanta on this panel right now?
I'm
Who's
from
from Atlanta?
Atlanta.
That's it, too.
Here, born and raised.
So do you see anything any differences in, the past 15 years? I know y'all still young. Y'all probably in 20, 22, 23, 24. Y'all about 24 years old?
38.
I'm trying to have. What? Name some things that you've seen differently from 96 on.
The clubs closed earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the clubs closed early. What else?
The men.
The men. That's what we want to talk about. See, that's what we want to get into. So, we've seen on TV. Well, I read it the other day about the football guy, right?
Texas.
In Texas, there's a football guy in Texas,
Yeah.
and he was dating who he thought was a female, and found out that it was actually a male.
Yeah.
That's been going on a lot in Atlanta too, I think. I'm not sure because I'm not really from here.
Mainstream city.
Every mainstream. Do you say the same thing? Y'all think the same? Go ahead.
It's very prevalent here.
The report says
It's out here.
the report says that he actually did he hurt her or
Killed her.
he killed her
Yeah.
over being
Do we know he killed her?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. He killed her.
he killed her
Yeah.
over tricking him, right? Tricking him thinking that he or she was a female.
Yeah.
Me personally, I think it was justified because if that happened to me, I might do a little crime or may do something that will hurt him. But what people are saying is, how come he didn't know?
Yeah, I have
That's
a question
what
for
I'm
the
That's
guys.
the question I want to know now.
That's my thing.
I have a question for the guys.
Go ahead.
Because when we have sex with you guys,
Yeah.
Foreplay. We feel on each other, we kiss on each other, we lick on
Like
each
how?
other.
Like how?
Like this.
No, not Spencer. No.
I'm sorry.
Show me how. Show me.
But just that. So every man that I've ever slept with has felt my vagina before intercourse.
Yeah.
Like, what did they
So
say
did he
when
just
they?
not feel it? Like, did he just like, all right, let's just go in through the butt?
Yeah.
Or I don't understand how he didn't feel his balls, because most men's balls hang a little bit,
Mm.
And your first step is not going to be in the butt.
No, it's not.
It shouldn't be.
Maybe
Wait.
a thumb, but that's it.
Like
A
that.
thumb. A
I
thumb.
That's your
think,
first
listen, I think that he knew. I think he knew that she had something between her legs. I think somebody exposed the fact that he was
embarrassed.
doing that,
That's
so
what
he
I was
tried to
thinking.
cover it up by being like, I had no idea, because you just can't. Like, I read somewhere, somebody's comment was like, real men eat the box. So you like
Eat the butt.
the box,
What is that?
the
What
P
is that?
word.
Well, fresh out the shower. I mean,
Eat the box. What does that mean?
Exactly.
I don't eat that. I don't do
Shower.
that. I don't do that.
Whoa.
Oh, well, do you have a girlfriend?
I don't have a girlfriend.
Okay, well there you go. So start eating the box, and you might
I don't
change
know,
your
like, why is
relationship
that? So
status.
let me ask you. I know this is a little off subject, but why is that a prerequisite? Why do you have to eat the box first?
Because you need to get me warm. You need
Yeah.
to get me ready.
Shouldn't y'all already be ready? Because we come ready. We
No,
come
you don't
prepared.
come ready.
Like, you could
sometimes.
just blow in a guy's general direction, and y'all's thing go
Men-
like
women are
this.
different.
Women, you gotta. It's like a
What?
car. You gotta start it up and
so
get
you
it ready to
kinda like a
go.
box Chevy. Gotta crank you up.
Yeah, you got to
Yeah,
crank you
crank
up
me
a
up.
little.
Might
You
not
gotta
be
let you
that
sit for
bad.
15
It
minutes.
can't be. It's not that bad.
Crank me up.
but-
Foreplay is the most important thing.
Yeah.
So is it as you get older, you need more to get you ready, as opposed to say when you're younger?
Like when you were 16, it took you no time to get ready, right?
He's just
No.
16.
When
I
I
know
was,
when you're 16,
like-
you're not experienced, so you don't know what to get ready
Yeah.
for. But as an adult,
Yeah.
you realize that sex is not just all about intercourse.
Yeah.
True.
Wow, this is getting deep. We're supposed to be talking about
It's
the guy
about
that's killing.
intimacy.
Okay, we're going
Wait, I do want to
go
say
ahead.
this because I am friends with a lot of people, gay people and transgender people, and they try to make an argument that I always hate when they're like, it shouldn't matter. Like, even when I talk about something else, Kendra Wilkinson, the girl from Playboy, the Girls Next Door, whose husband cheated on her with a transgender or transsexual, and then people are like, well, cheating's cheating, it shouldn't matter. Well, cheating is cheating, but you know what? If you cheat with a guy, that does hurt worse than you cheating with a girl.
yeah,
I don't
I'd
care
rather
what
you cheat with a
say.
woman, because if you cheat with a man, it's no coming back from that. I'm never gonna be with you.
And the thing is, a
you
lot
give
of
me a choice.
transgendered people have been beat up and have been killed lately, and it's because you can't withhold that. I'm sorry about it. Like,
Okay.
I'm sorry you're born in the wrong body or whatever your issues are, but you can't. That's lying. That's embarrassing. If you want somebody to love you for who you are, tell them initially. And if they decide to date you, then they will. But
Right.
hiding that, like you ain't gonna know.
How do you not grab or touch or feel before we even get intimate? I mean, you would think that he would have felt, the package or something.
But was the package there or was the package missing?
I mean, even without
Would
the
that
package,
matter?
you
You haven't
see
had
the
a
pictures
lot of
and
money to
you would
get
know
that.
the package was there.
But even if it's missing, something's going to tell the story through the voice. I don't care how many hormonal pills you take, something's going to tell the story.
The hands.
Yeah.
You could
The
always
hands
do
and the
hands.
feet.
Yeah. So that's
Yeah.
why I feel like he knew. He just, somebody else found out, and he just tried to play it off.
And to add, let me say this first. To our transgender family that actually watches the show, we're not against transgenders.
Oh, by no means.
We're not against anybody else. We're just trying to figure out how this guy missed this point. Missed the
Right.
missing dick.
Yeah.
I mean, I know you don't like us.
Go ahead,
But
do you think?
how did he, like, I'm thinking, they said they were dating for like 2 or 3 weeks, right?
Oh, that was it. Okay.
Well, it could have been months. I don't know. But they're saying dating. So we don't even know if they really had intercourse yet.
No, they had to. Like, if you were dating, as in going on dates with somebody, and you found out they were the opposite sex or whatever, you wouldn't be so
kill them.
enraged to kill them. You've
But
had to
what
have
if
crossed
they-
that line to the point
He
where you
probably just
feel.
kissed him.
But my
Even
thing
so,
is,
you wouldn't
they
kill
found
somebody
it-
off of
It
that.
would be different if, like, they found the body in, like, a bedroom or in the house or something like that. Maybe
Yeah.
like the heat of the moment, and you found out, pull out.
Yeah.
It was found in the car. So it's like,
the person was finding the car.
Well, think about it. He's a football player, and you're a black football player. You probably have tons of girls waiting at the locker room, and when he gets out, the fact that you over there bumping heads with
a boy,
a chick with a dick. I'm just saying, like that. You know, he had to get rid of her. That's what it was.
I feel you on that, but what I was saying, my past point to say like, nah, bro, it wasn't in the heat of the moment. You didn't find out like that. Like you said, Rachel, somebody was like, man, you know, Tyrese really Tyrone.
Yeah.
And he was like, what? They had to play it off.
Yeah.
I don't think it's no excuse. You gotta know. It's no excuse whatsoever.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what? If it don't blink, it don't sting. That's what I'm going to use. So look, if it don't blink, it don't sting. Remember that. If you say this, and this is a code word. So if you say that and they don't understand what you're saying, run, right?
Well, I don't
Look
know
at y'all.
Run fast.
That's my slogans.
Oh, that's your slogan?
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Well, with that, can we transition into some questions about you?
There we
Because
go.
you are our guest tonight.
Yeah.
You're
So-
cute with it. You
like
know
that
that.
segue.
That,
That was
just,
real
that
nice.
transition.
Segue.
So if you guys do not recognize her by the signature hair, she is a star of VH1's Sorority Sisters, which was a very controversial reality show. And so we want to get more kind of insight from your opinion, because I, have mine as a sorority sister, and I mean, you know what? Let me be honest. I watched 2 episodes, and I have to say it wasn't bad. But the way I think the problem is kind of how VH1 edited the promo. It looked very love and hip hop-ish. And so that's what people kind of got outraged about and did not give it a fair chance to even watch the show. So I was kind of like, if I was upset with anybody, it would be like VH1 a little bit. It's like how you portrayed us. But I went to Facebook and I spoke to some people, and they have some questions for you.
Hold on, let's clap it up for the questions, y'all.
Okay.
I don't know why we clap it up for anything, but
He just wants to keep us awake.
We don't give a shit. Let's go.
All right, so question from Eric Black. He says, how has going on the show been beneficial to you?
Going on the show has been beneficial to me because I am now a CEO of my own Bigfoot shoe line. So the show has given me a platform and much exposure, a lot of fans. I'm touching a lot of people, inspiring a lot of people to branch out, follow your dreams. You know, you don't have to be that girl behind the cubicle, and you can really follow your dreams and they can come true.
Yeah, and I'm glad you mentioned the Bigfoot thing, size 11 over here. So
Okay.
we'll be talking later. I mean, my shoes is cute.
Well.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they all got nice feet up. Okay.
Okay, so another question from Eric Black. Do you regret going on the show?
Never.
No. Even with the backlash, you still.
Never.
Okay, so a question from David Thomas. Do you think something positive was going to come out of a reality show produced by VH1, especially with the current shows that they have out now?
Definitely. I mean, the way it was pitched to us, of course, do you follow your sorority principles after college life? Because if that was the case, they would have went on an HBCU campus and followed real Greek life. That's not what we were trying to portray. We're adults. If that was the case, I would have had on my letters. I would have, had different events. We did community service on the show just to show that we do community service after college. But at the end of the day, we didn't sign on to represent our sororities. I represented myself. All I talked about was shoes. Of course, we talk about Sarah and all this kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, I didn't come on the show to represent my sorority.
Right.
How did you go on a show named Sorority Sisters and not expect to represent your sorority?
Because at the end of the day, I'm in 2 sororities. I'm a member of Phi Beta Sigma and Delta Sigma Theta. Why wouldn't it be called Sorority Sisters? Sorority Sisters, none of us knew each other. It was 9 girls. I only knew 1 girl that went to my HBCU. But why wouldn't it be called Sorority Sisters? We are Sorority Sisters, and you're put in a situation to see if you all would get along. We're not representing our sorority. I'm going to represent my sorority. I've spoken at every new student orientation, every convocation. I've spoken at every HBCU you can think of. And I've represented my sorority. As far as I didn't have a shaved head, I had a bob, however, I was a college queen. So I was representing my school and my sorority. But when I came on here, I didn't have my crown on. I didn't have my letters. So how am I representing my sorority, if that makes sense? If I did a sex scene, that would have been another story. Oh, you have your nipple in somebody's mouth.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Can we do that?
You get what I'm trying to say? So,
Yeah.
Can we do that after the break? That's coming up after the break.
No, it's not.
No, no.
Okay, so before I get into this next question, a little bit of background history. You got expelled from Delta Sigma Theta. over this.
Allegedly, I have no paperwork.
Allegedly, it's on the website, correct?
Exactly.
But they've never served you papers. They've never not like came to you and said, guess what?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
okay, but this happened on Founders Day. So a question from Tamir Thayer. I'm pretty sure I'm saying your name wrong. Sorry. Did you think it was petty for Delta Sigma Theta to wait until their Founders Day to expel you?
Exactly. I do. I agree.
That's not right either. What's the name of the
Delta
sorority?
Sigma Theta.
That's wrong for y'all doing that on Founders Day.
I personally do think that was very shady for them to do that on that particular day. Do you think that your expulsion was justified?
Not at all, because they didn't watch all the episodes. One of my other castmates received a letter, and it's saying from 12/16, which is the day after the show premiered, to 12/30. Our episodes didn't end till like almost January 20 something. So you didn't watch the whole episode. Everybody was calling nationals, probably trying to, get some kind of punishment. But at the end of the day, if you didn't watch the whole series, we have nothing to discuss. Because you watched one episode, you didn't see the community service that we did on the show. You didn't see us making up. Of course we're women. You might meet me and say, look, Priyanka, I don't like the way you came at me. And we might argue, but at the end of the day, me and you are a part of the same sorority. So I can apologize and we can keep it moving. But does that make me ghetto because me and you got an argument?
No.
And like,
I have something to say. I know Adrene and I know Joy.
Okay.
Yes, I know both of them. And I'm not in a sorority or anything, but I don't think it was a bad show. And I've seen the episodes. I don't think it was a bad show. I think it was just like any other show that has women on it.
Exactly.
Like Bad Girls Club, women that fight. I know sororities are supposed to be like classy or whatever, but we're women. We're still human beings. So if we argue, we fight. That's what it is. And I know those women, and that's how they really act. But I know them. It wasn't for show. I know them. So I don't think that, I don't think it was a bad look. I don't think so.
I really do think it's, because I know they say that, if it's not fighting and hair pulling, we're not going to watch it. But I feel like with everything kind of going on with our culture, we might have been more supportive of it if it was portrayed in a better light. Because based off of the promo, the first one, it was all just bickering the entire time. And if they would have put in there about the community service or y'all coming together, then it would have been kind of better received.
I don't think so, because it was a trailer leak before our show came out. And it was backlash with the trailer. So they wouldn't have gave us a chance regardless. I think the name and then the sorority names going across the screen when we introduced ourselves hurt us. That's what I think. I don't think it was just the show in particular, because you have Married to Medicine. All of us women have college degrees. Some of us have our master's degrees. At the end of the day, just because of these degrees, they collect dust. If you come at me wrong, of course I'm going to cuss you out because my blood sister out. So are you saying that your sorority sisterhood is better than the sisterhood that I have with my blood sister?
Right. That's a good question.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Being, that Delta Sigma Theta is an organization founded on sisterhood.
Definitely.
Being, kind of how they just kind of turned their back on you. What does sisterhood look like to you now?
They're people.
Question.
I argue with my.
That was a really good question.
I argue with my
And
line.
he's not high. He's not even high.
I argue with my line sisters, but I still have my line sisters. At the end of the day, nobody can ever take that experience away from me. And all the Deltas that did give me backlash, they don't know me personally. Everybody that I know personally have supported me and the show. And they weren't on the show. All of my line sisters were on the show.
Yeah.
So what does sisterhood mean to you?
Sisterhood, regardless of any trials and tribulations that we face, of course, we're sisters at the end of the day. I don't have to agree with everything you do, but I'm going to support you. I'm going to love you. And if you need anything, I got your back. And that's how me and my line sisters operate.
So is that any different from your real sister that you have?
No,
The relationship?
Good question.
She says, is it any different?
Like the relationship,
Honestly, it really isn't, because my blood sister needs anything, she knows I have her back.
Right.
But that's the difference. A lot of people are honorary. They didn't really go through a process, so they have a lot to say. They didn't even go through the process.
And the process is what? Bickering, and is that the process?
They didn't go through what we went through as far as entering the sorority. So you have nothing to talk about. You walked in. So how are you going to speak on our sisterhood?
So you talk to the paper sisters.
I wasn't just necessarily paper. To me, it's not about getting wood or being hazed or anything like that. Paper to me is people that just, they're not sisterly. You might just be a t-shirt wearer. You don't work for your sorority.
Okay.
You know, that can, because nobody can really control their process, of course.
Right.
Lions get kicked off the yard, all types of stuff happens. But for the Greek, well, the Divine Nine to act the way they did on the internet, you made people not want to pledge. And it's not just my sorority. You made people not want to pledge other sororities because they saw the arguments.
Yeah.
People were really arguing under my pictures. And I didn't have to do anything. They were just arguing back and forth. And people were like, well, I'm glad I didn't pledge.
Yeah.
I didn't.
That's not a good look, you know.
Yeah, I'm glad
Let me
I-
tell you,
Yeah.
I agree with you from firsthand experience. Like a lot of times you pledge and you think sisterhood, but then after you're done, you're like, I don't want to see y'all again. Like, how do you talk to me like this? How do you act this way? And a lot of times chapters will bully each other, and a lot of times, sometimes it really doesn't show the sisterhood that you think that you're a part of. So to see all this kind of fall apart the way it did, and I know it was very hurtful for you guys, because when you think of sisterhood, that's what they teach you, ride or die. You need anything, your sister's there.
Yeah.
So, you know, for it to kind of, the backs to be turned on you like that.
And
Like-
regardless what you do, because I'm going to be honest with you, I have sorors that are strippers. And
Oh,
everything.
for real?
I mean, come on, we're people.
This show got
At
interesting.
the end of the day, we're people.
Here
you
in
have
Atlanta?
sorors that are in jail, locked up, have cases. And for the Divine Nine to say that we're setting the race back, I don't have any children out of wedlock, no shade to anybody. But you know, I don't have a record or anything. So how am I setting the race back? I'm an entrepreneur now. So how am I setting your race back? And it just really, when that Selma movie came out and everybody's wearing their Greek paraphernalia, I was like, well, where were you guys when all these other African American history
Where was y'all
movies
at?
came out and y'all hashtagging sorority sisters and y'all know y'all don't act like that for real.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of the Divine Nine, one more question from Delisa Houseworth. She said, so how do you feel about SG Rho and Zeta Phi Beta not punishing their members when you guys allegedly got expelled and the AKAs got suspended? But these two sororities that were also on the show never did anything to their members.
I think they respect the sisterhood. I think they have a real sisterhood because I don't think in nobody's bylaws that it says you can't get on a reality show or any TV show. Because think about it, some of us are theater arts majors and, you know, performing arts majors. It doesn't say in anybody's bylaws that you can't get on a show and say that you're part of the organization. You pay your dues. If you're in a sorority, why can't you say you're in a sorority if you're a proud member?
So what advice would you give a young girl who's trying to pledge?
My advice I would give to a young girl trying to pledge, know who you are, because you can't, if people are, we make up the organizations. If we weren't in the organizations, there wouldn't be no organization.
Right.
So know who you are before you pledge. A lot of people, I'm gonna be honest, a lot of Greeks are lame. A lot of people do need their letters to have purpose in life, for somebody to notice who they are. Think about Instagram names. If your Instagram name can't be your name alone, and you have to put 1913 or 1906 behind it, you can't stand alone. I know people have made up Instagram names, but my name is Priyanka Banks, and it always has been.
Right.
Before the show, after the show, I'm Priyanka Banks before
Mine too.
anything.
Mine
So
Always.
I would say always be yourself. Know who you are before you get in these organizations, because these organizations do change people. Some people, you see them, they may be busted. When they come out online, they got that long weed down their bag. They're a different person,
Right.
you know. And this is me since high school, and I'm just gonna be honest with you. TBT me all the way through, you know. But this is me, so I can honestly say, just be yourself. Know who you are before you get in the organization.
Right.
Okay, final fun question
Okay.
from Sean Harrison. All right, this is the game Fuck, Kill, or Marry.
Oh Lord.
The Greek edition.
Okay.
The three you can choose from: a Kappa man, an Omega man, or a brother of Kappa Kappa Psi. Which are 1, 2 in here. And explain
Kill them
why
all.
too. Ooh,
Jesus
she
Christ.
said-
Really?
Really?
Marcus over there.
So we
Kill
talked a
them
little
all.
bit about them Kappas.
Okay. I would kill the Kappa because I've never really dated the Kappa, but Kappas have hurt a lot of my girlfriends. So I would kill them. I would marry a Q, of course, because they're Coleman Love. You know, they've always supported me in everything I've done. And I think I would screw Kappa Kappa Psi.
I'm
All right,
just
so we're
saying,
gonna-
you won't be disappointed.
All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to do that same game, but we're going to flip it a little bit, right?
Okay.
All right. Out of the 3 hosts here, male hosts here,
I knew you were gonna do
who are
it.
you going to fuck, who are you going to kill, and who are you going to marry? Now, be careful when you answer this, because know who's sitting beside you. So take your time. You can point them out if you don't know our names. You
I'm
can
a
just.
Mandingo warrior.
You can have some pretty mixed babies if you fuck him.
I'm just saying, but this, I'm going places.
I gotta choose one of y'all to fuck.
Yeah, fuck, kill, or marry. One of us 3. If
You're
you
not
want to, you
allowed
can add
to
a
meet
female
her
if
in
you
the
want to.
parking lot.
You can add a female for bonus points if you want to.
Turn it.
Hey, for brownie points.
Damn, I don't even know some of this guy. I don't want to kill
But
him.
this is not you ain't gonna really kill him.
He's more
Don't
concerned
kill
about
the wrong
fuck
person.
part.
Yeah, don't kill the wrong person. This is for all the marbles.
Okay, since you invited me on the show, okay, let's say.
Winning.
Remember that you have an Indian name.
Yes.
Oh, I know. I know I'm
Stop.
cheating a little bit, but go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna marry you because you invited me. Okay,
Bam.
that's lifetime.
Just because you married don't mean you get sex, though. Remember that.
Who I screw?
If you lose, whoever lose out on this, God, y'all gonna be expelled from the show for a week. If y'all get killed, you expelled. You're expelling whoever you kill. They can't come to the show for a week.
Will you stop?
I'm just playing. I'm not gonna do that.
Okay, I will screw both of them, and then
I'm going
I'll
first.
kill one of the girls.
God,
So let's
hey.
I'm your Sora, so sorry.
Look,
Sorry, girl.
So
I believe in
you
reincarnation.
saying both of them at the same time?
no.
I'm about to say we don't get down like that on the show. Not
No.
after that down there. After show.
So we all winning.
Okay, we all winning. So what we need?
Loser.
You're not gonna lose. You're not gonna lose. How do you lose?
She's just her Sarah.
I take precedence over life, so you're
But
out.
what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some more drinks of this drink that we can't show the name of. We're gonna take some drinks. We're gonna go to a commercial break and we're gonna come right back. Cashing out. What we're gonna do is we're gonna reacclimate everybody with the people who we have on the show tonight. We're gonna again start to the left with the beautiful Miss. Let everybody know who your name is.
My name is Amber Webster.
You giving out your whole name. God, you sound like you about to start a porno.
Amber Webster.
Amber Webster.
Talk about that later.
Just kidding.
Oh,
Team just jumped.
go and sitting there, sir.
My name is Spencer.
Hi, the 6-foot-tall glamazon Rachel Daniels. Got to mention that before.
Oh, everybody got little nicknames. Okay, go, what's your nickname then?
I'm Pre.
Pre. Can I call it Pre?
Pre.
And we have our special guest. Hails from the
B more.
the 301,
301.
256.
The 256.
What is it? What's the area code?
410.
The 410. We have the lovely
Smitty.
I was gonna say
Yeah,
Smitty.
yeah,
I was gonna
don't-
say Smitty.
Don't mess it up.
Smitty, who can read everything but your titty. There we go. So what she's gonna do is she's gonna tell us a little bit about ourselves, right?
Well, yeah.
Wait,
I'm gonna read your horoscope.
I'm sorry. Before we go to that, if we
Okay,
can
I'm
just
sorry.
kind of wrap up something with Priyanka,
Yeah,
something
yeah.
we talked about during the commercial break that I would like for you to get out there. A lot of people, and myself included, thought that VH1's Sorority Sisters was produced by Mona Scott Young, who produces Love and Hip Hop franchises. And that's what kind of got a lot of people turned off because they thought it was going to be like that. But she gave me some information that I would like for you to share about who produced it.
Mona Scott had nothing to do with our show. Our casting director was actually an AKA,
So she
a
was,
member of a Greek organization.
and so she got the other girls in on the show that got suspended. That was like their sorority sister that got them suspended. Well, kind of
yeah.
set up by
Yeah, if
Bottom.
you want to say it like that, kind of, sort of.
So people, don't blame the wrong person, or don't get people confused. And speaking of getting people confused, we have the lovely Smitty, who's going to make sure everybody is on point tonight, right?
Right.
Oh, see, I wasn't going to do you wrong. We're going to do everybody right. So,
Well, you know, there's another horoscope people don't talk about. It's the ghetto horoscope.
okay, so yeah, so there's
There's a ghetto horoscope.
we're going to go by a ghetto
The
horoscope.
ghetto?
Yeah.
So who you want to start with? You want to start with the A's?
You didn't like the word ghetto?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm very open-minded.
Oh wow.
I love
Okay,
it.
we got something else to
I
talk
am.
about
Look
after
at
the show.
you.
Here.
Open-minded.
I
So
love
what we're going to do is we're going to flip something so you can start with. So you know who you want to start with? Anybody here? You can choose somebody out of the.
Whoever wants to start first. Just
You-
some of your horoscope. Just some of your zodiac. I'm sorry.
Start with cash.
Yeah,
Why don't we
start with
just?
I already know what you are.
it. I was gonna. Oh. Okay, well, okay, read me.
Now,
Look
keep
at
in
me
mind,
good.
this is for entertainment purposes only.
Right, now. Remember, and if you
Don't
want
stop me on the street.
all right, and it's
And they see what I'm
$1.99
talking
per
about
reading,
you.
right?
Say it again.
$1.99 per reading.
$2.99.
$2.99 per reading.
Yeah, I gotta
Trying
make
to
a
get you
living.
paid.
I gotta make a living.
We're gonna get paid on this one. All
Okay,
right.
so Leo.
Yeah, I'm a
now-
Leo.
Yeah, I know you're a Leo.
Okay.
Now
How you
you-
know that?
Y'all ain't
Duh.
right.
Okay.
Them Leos ain't right. Ooh.
Girl.
Kryptonite.
Oh, girl.
Mine.
You know.
Dick Mike. Go ahead.
Let me get, okay.
Okay, all right.
Okay, that'll shut me up,
Okay,
right? Okay, now you're creating illnesses for yourself. If you don't want empty attention, if you want empty attention, you're going about it the wrong way. I suggest getting a bigger ass
Ass.
or a bigger. You
Wait
know
a
I don't
second,
say
I
the
gotta
word.
get an ass.
You know
Wait a
I don't
minute.
say the word.
Oh, I need a bigger penis?
This will keep you busy.
My own? Do I need to have my own?
It's yours. It's for
So you
entertainment
saying my-
purposes only.
So you saying my penis ain't up to par? Ain't up to snuff? I got somebody.
Well, the horoscope
I
is
got-
saying get a big one. Get a bigger one. It'll keep you busy.
Is that possible?
Is that-
Yeah, you can
I think
pump.
it is.
You can pump, baby.
I think you
Get
can
the
get
pump.
one.
Pump it.
I think you can get
I
one.
thought it makes sense.
Yeah, you a quick pumper?
You know I do. You know I do.
I just read them.
So that was so my
that's-
thing is I need to get a bigger penis.
And that's gonna keep you busy.
It's gonna keep me busy. Now I want to understand this because I don't. Are we
I don't
talking
know
about
how
the
it
same
works.
thing we were talking about earlier on the show? When
No,
the
no,
dude
no, 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 no.
Got the
No,
extra
no, no,
penis
no,
in it?
no, no. You need to
Okay.
get this for yourself.
Okay.
You need it, yeah.
Yeah, the dude.
No,
got
I'm not telling you go out to
the
get
transgender
one.
dude.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
no.
So I need to just call the
Right,
doctor.
right. And see
Get
what
it-
he can do for you. And that's gonna
Gotcha.
keep you busy for the rest
Okay.
of 2015.
2000, I gotta get okay.
Right. I just read it.
Go fund me so I can get a bigger penis, y'all.
I just
Go fund me, cash card, so I get me a big penis.
Aquarius, I just read them. It's for entertainment purposes only. Okay. Yours say money can only get you so far. In your case, the front door. You really need to get working on your dry ass personality.
Oh, I don't have a dry personality.
No, if I gotta get a big penis, you gotta get your.
No, because I have a lot of personality.
I got a lot of. I got a lot of penis.
That's what gets me through the door.
Well, keep in mind,
She only reads it.
right.
Yeah.
And it's not for all Aquarius. You know what I mean? You might be the one that slipped through the door.
No, I don't think it's for any of us.
You're like an Aquarius. You're like a.
No, I'm
you're
a
a
true
Gemini.
Aquarius. I'm a true
I know
Aquarius.
quite a few.
February 6th.
I know quite a few.
But you're right. She needs to work on her personality.
No, I have an amazing
It
personality.
says-
I'm very intellectual. I have an amazing
They
personality.
said she need to. I just read it.
Yeah, she's just
Okay,
she's just
I'll
reading
go
off
next.
the stars.
Cancer.
Okay, go ahead, Cancer.
I'm a Cancer.
Okay. Oh Lord.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
Lord.
Oh Lord.
Oh, Lord.
Face it, no one's buying what you're selling. If it hasn't happened for you by now, it probably never will. You better off getting a second job.
Oh shit!
Cancer.
Well, damn.
Cancer.
I'd rather have a second job.
Ain't none of
I
these
need a bigger
horoscopes
penis.
These are horrible. Yeah.
What's your
I'm
horoscope?
Yo,
I'ma read
I'm
mine.
walking around.
I'ma read-
No, read
I'ma read
Spencer.
mine. I'ma
No,
read her.
no,
I'ma
you
read
do
her.
yours last.
Okay.
I want to
know
read
what's
her. I
said.
want to read her.
No,
I'm
do
psyched.
Spencer. Do Spencer.
I'm just reading.
Get on top.
What's
I mean,
yours, Spencer?
Pardon me?
What's your zodiac? No, what's your zodiac?
I'm a Taurus.
I like
Oh Jesus.
How we all get oh Jesus on
Oh, yours ain't that big.
what kind
When
of
the
shit
dog-
is this? Go ahead.
When the dog need to go out to pee, you better open the door. Yeah.
That means they're the boss. That's what that means.
I need that one.
All right, you got.
Mine
mean,
talking
that's
What
about
do I mean?
they ain't buying
You just gonna
nothing.
take that shit?
Yep. When the
Yours
dog
was the
need-
nicest one
I'm
so
taking it.
far.
I'm taking it.
Okay.
Yeah, mine
We got pre-pre.
horrible.
We got pre-pre up next.
Girl, I don't even want to hear it.
I don't have a dry personality.
And I don't know about
I'ma
this
read mine
job
first, and then
thing
you feel
and
better about
job.
Okay.
Okay, mine is Virgo. I'll read mine. Every year you change your look. Stop it. No one cares. What you need to do is change your bedroom technique. It's old and somebody gonna tell you soon.
Oh, so you only
I just read
missionary.
it.
We're all serving God in our own
Who's
ways.
the source?
I just read. It's for entertainment purposes only. I can't mention where I get this from. It's a ghostwriter.
Oh, God.
Okay, what's hers? What's hers? So we can.
Let me read yours.
Now, what is she?
Her
Now, what
side-eye.
is she? You're Libra, okay.
Yours is pretty. Okay.
I like Libras.
I'm just gonna read it.
My best friend's a
Yes,
Libra.
you're beautiful, and we all know this. Now it's time to find your beast. You never see two light-skinned people together. It's the same with two gorgeous people. You need to start dating ugly.
Ooh, and I'm sitting right here, baby. I'm right here. Yeah, down the pink.
I'm the ugly man.
Just date ugly. That's what
Okay.
She don't have any kids yet. She
Are they
can't do
gonna treat
that.
me? I need baby making material.
She can't do that yet.
I got this thing in this. I got this thing in the pants right now. That can.
I'm just reading it.
Well, those
That can
were
shoot
very, those are horrible.
All right, I don't agree.
I want to read
bad.
everyone. Let me do it.
Okay. Now we go with the battle of the readers.
Okay.
Oh,
Put my
God.
third eye on.
Hold on, take a drink first. Take a drink first.
I'm interested though.
Take a drink. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, hold on now.
She's a G.
I mean, she
Okay.
carried it in her purse. You ready?
Tars. He's the most loving, loyal lover ever. He's very honest. He's gonna love you to the end. But he's extremely stubborn. He thinks he knows everything, in which you don't.
I know most.
Sorry to tell you. See, exactly, you don't. Okay. Cancer, they're the most emotional sign that we have from the zodiac. Okay?
Carl Thomas.
They will they need a lot of closeness when it comes to intimacy. You need a lot of closeness. And if you don't give it to you, you act crazy and you do everything else.
Well, we're loyal, so.
I don't know, not for me. So, Leo. So Leo's my kryptonite, okay, guys?
Y'all better recognize.
I love Leos. My daddy a Leo, my baby daddy a Leo, like my ex-boyfriend a Leo, everybody.
But what's wrong with it? Nothing.
Y'all some choosing ass niggas. Y'all love all women, everybody. Y'all some cheaters, but they're so charming. They just charm you right out your panties. That's why I had a baby by one. I guess that's what
Oh,
happened to
God,
me.
we can stop there. If we want
No,
to,
we're not gonna
but,
stop there.
okay.
Libra. There's some lying ass Libras. But
Oh, shit.
Libras love money. I'm gonna tell you that. They love money. They're gonna when they like you, they go over.
That might be the man. The
They
women
go
and
over
the
and
man
beyond.
is different.
You're an air sign
Yeah, I
like me.
agree
You go
with that.
over and beyond when you like somebody. And then if they being nice to you like you don't like them no more. You like what you can't have. But don't like you.
Wow.
You do. Virgos.
Look at the
I
hair.
dated two Virgos. Virgos, they're like homebodies.
I can be.
You're homebodies. Yeah, you want to be in the house. You want to cook. You want to clean. You want
I
to just
do.
have sex.
All the
But
time.
you're so conservative when people first meet you, but behind closed doors, you like to turn it up a little.
Oops.
Bit. That means you like to give a lot of head.
Ooh.
Oh, my God.
them lips,
Dick
bro.
Mike. She got the dick mic. That's why, you know
Zoom in on
what?
the list.
Zoom. So, is she right?
I feed them. I feed.
No, you feed it. You feed
feed
dicks.
the
You feed
I feed
dicks.
the fifth.
Oh, I was about to say you feed dicks. Like
Was
you
I
do
right
that.
by everyone? Or was I
You
right?
wasn't right. I think you got me the
You
man
right
Libra.
About, you
Me
right about
too.
me.
The women
No,
Libras
my
were
best
sensitive.
friend is a Libra. She's a woman.
You didn't do bad. Do it again.
I like Libras.
Do it again.
I have
talking
to
about
say
the back
for
of my
mine,
hand.
cancers are sensitive, but we're not like
Moody.
no. Well,
Libras are moody too.
no. I think we're very practical and we're very honest about our feelings. While
Yeah.
a lot of people will,
You're
will
so
front.
honest to the point that we don't care. That honest, like you like overbearingly honest. You know.
I mean, I am brutally honest, but I'd rather know what's going on than
No shade.
be like. I mean, it's all good, but I'd rather be honest about it. I mean, no, it's not.
But no,
It's
but she's
instigating.
probably like the only Cancer that I get along with, because I really don't like Cancers
do it
or
again.
Pisces.
Tell Amber, do it again.
Okay, so
Do it
now,
again.
now we're
I
supposed
like
to do the mind reading part, right? Who's supposed to be doing the mind
Is
reading?
it battle of the mind?
Yeah, the
reading?
battle of the mind reading. Okay.
Battle of the mind reader.
Okay, how
You
many?
ready, baby?
What you got?
It's like the Supernatural
You-
Olympics.
This is your profession.
What is this? The X-Men?
This is my-
X-Men edition?
This is my
What
second
is-
major.
Oh, psychology.
This is my second major.
Mind reading.
Okay, so we've learned a lot from you. We learned a lot from you, and we all agree. What both of them said. We both have to agree with that, right? With at least one of them, right? We agree with one of them.
That's me. They agree with me.
I'm just saying something.
I mean, your horoscope reading was.
So, I mean, how did you come up? So, how did you come up with
Well,
this?
it's a ghostwriter. And it's the horoscope that we don't really talk about because everybody wants the nice horoscope.
Right.
But there's another one. And
It
this
is-
is the other one.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, the horoscope's like, I mean, like, yours was like on Patron. Hers was like on like some
Water.
Chardonnay or something. Like, yours is harsh.
Oh, yeah.
But
I
hers
go
was
with
a little harsh, but she add a little loving at the end of it.
But
A
we know
little bubbly at the end.
Mine
we all
was
grown.
hard.
Yeah, but no. It's okay. And I like
It
that
was.
because-
What a piece
Get
of
a
shit.
second job.
Damn. So ain't nobody buying what you selling. Like the whole thing was hard.
Because the problem is the other horoscopes, they're just too nice, right?
Yeah.
They just tell you what you need to do.
And you're
one
waiting
day you're
for
gonna
it.
make
And it never
and-
happens.
Right, and you're never gonna happen. And-
Yeah. It never happens. You're waiting.
So which do y'all like most? The ones that lie to you in the little magazines, or the professionals here?
I like the
I'm
lies
a professional.
I like yours.
because
I'm a professional
yeah,
at
yours
this.
is cute.
I read people.
I like
I'm a
yours.
professional.
So do you see like an aura or
She's so
something? though?
serious.
Do you see something?
I go for your energy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, well, based off my energy, because you said you don't like
Oh, y'all
cancers, but
just
we
like
get
touch on
along.
cafe.
So based off my energy, what can you tell me about me?
You're really positive. You're very outgoing, and I like outgoing people because I'm outgoing. Because I don't really like the person who stands behind the crowd. I want someone just like, okay, it's me. I'm here. Either take me or leave me. And I feel like that's how you are, and that's what I like. Be yourself.
That is right. Yes.
That's what I like. Be yourself. Give me a choice. You give me a choice. If I don't like you, I don't like you. If I do, I do. You know.
Yes.
But you're not changing for anybody else. That's what I liked about you when I met you.
Thank you. I like that. I ride with you.
Sound
there.
like the love connection. All right.
You always talking about something sexual.
She has like superpowers.
And I'm good at this. We're both good at this.
I like
So
yours.
since y'all are great at this, right, at picking out people,
Mess
relationship
around and get a
wise,
booth.
Ooh,
how you
relationship.
guys doing on that?
What? Say it again.
How you guys doing on like relationship wise, picking out people?
So I'm an Aquarius. So I'm either
She gotta keep saying that.
I'm an Aquarius, February 6th. I'm either really single or I'm really
Really into
loyal. It's no in between. There's no in between for me because
Yeah, I mean that's what I was trying to say. Like, how can you pick like for us, relationship wise?
Oh, you
Like, what's the good-
what's the
like,
good
what's the
zodiac
good
for
match?
you?
Yeah,
oh, for
yeah,
me,
Match for you?
I'm good.
I'm sorry, I'm drunk. I don't know
okay.
what I'm talking about.
I'm good with Leos. That's my favorite. But I know that they're not good for me. They break my heart. So I know that I love you guys to the death of me. But I know you're not good for me, so I don't want to even waste my time. So I usually date I date a lot of Libras.
Yeah.
I date a lot of Taurus. And I've dated like 2 Virgos, but I'm so
can be quite
I'm
boring.
so spontaneous and I'm so fun and I'm just so like turned up.
They can be
And they're
boring.
just like,
They're too
Yeah, a
laid
little
back.
boring. It could
yeah,
be a
I
little
want
boring.
you
Not like
like,
Leos.
yeah, and it's so funny because I just went out of town with a Libra, and I usually date Libras, and this man, he doesn't drink, he don't do anything, he don't
He bored,
dance
right?
with me. I'm like, damn.
Let's talk more about that. So you went? Where did you go?
I went to Barbados. You
Right,
hear my accent?
right.
I went
So
to
how long did you
Barbados.
stay?
I stayed for 6 days.
And what did y'all do? Like, what was the first night? How was the first night?
The first night we just jumped in the pool because I got there late because I was supposed to be there at 2, but I got there like
Yeah, what was-
11.
and what was you wearing the first night?
I had
Let me hold
on
on.
a
I got
bathing
this.
suit.
Bathing
Was
suit.
it a bathing suit or like a two?
It was a bathing suit the first night, but it was see-through.
With lace, with a little lace on it?
Yeah, but we went snorkeling. We went riding horses down the water.
Somebody turn the
on
lights
the
down a little
beach.
bit. Let's get in the mood.
You know, I brought lingerie for all the days I was there.
Did you
with
use
my
them? Did you use
Libra
all of them?
For 2 days.
So out of the 6
He
days,
fell
he only used.
asleep.
So
No, I
okay,
fell
give the
asleep.
initials.
I
Give the
was
initials
drunk
of the
for
guy.
2 days too.
Give the initials of the guy. Let us know who he is. Do I know him?
No, you don't.
Does anybody in here know
He
him?
doesn't live in the state.
Where does he live at?
He live in the Bay.
In the Bay. So he's a basketball player.
I didn't say any of that.
He's a football player.
Stuttered though.
I didn't
She
say
stuttered.
You're dating a basketball player.
I'm dating a drug dealer.
No, you're dating a basketball player.
I think he's a drug dealer. He drives
What
trucks.
team he plays for?
He drives forklifts.
He drives forklifts.
Got a forklift.
Right.
Hmm?
So what were you wearing the first night?
What lingerie was I wearing?
Yeah.
I had this red lace lingerie that's a thong.
See through.
Yeah, but it was see-through. But he,
Mm-hmm.
like, you know, I drank, so I was up all night. He went to sleep. So I'm
was-
getting into bed, like, you know, touching on him. He didn't wake up. I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'm going to sleep too.
Right. Okay. So he
But I
wakes
slept
up.
in it on purpose so you can wake up and see me in it.
Right. But what did he do? When
But I
he
woke
woke
up first.
So
And I was
nothing
like,
happened the first
fuck
night.
it. No, the first night we had sex twice.
Okay. What was your
The
favorite?
second and
position?
third night we didn't have sex.
What was your favorite position?
What's my favorite
Oh my
position?
God.
No, that night. That night.
Really?
What's my favorite position?
No, that night. Because I know your favorite position, but that night. Not like that.
My favorite position that night, he likes, and I'm not even flexible, but I'm a little flexible with him.
Yeah.
So he likes,
Listen, take notes.
he
y'all.
likes to like keep, put my legs up all the way up there, and I'm like, okay, I didn't know I could do that,
Right,
but okay,
right,
cool.
right.
I got it, cool.
Right. So how long did it last? Was it long? Did it last
He's
long?
a quick pumper.
He's quick pump. Leo. So I mean not Leo.
No, he's a
Libras are quick pumpers, right?
Yeah, he was a quick pumper.
Yeah.
Wait, can I bring
It
up
was like 7 minutes.
We gonna learn all this.
But
shit.
Can I bring up
Go ahead.
a little debate since you mentioned the quick pumper thing?
Sometimes I like quick pumpers
I just, you know,
because I want
No,
to
go ahead, don't say it.
multiple
No,
quick
no.
pumpers. Okay, when y'all after the first time, you kind of promised us a second round, but
It's
y'all
never
asked
gonna be a
be
second
knocked
round.
out.
Libras do that. Leos
No.
don't never do that shit.
No,
No.
they don't.
I ain't never.
Leos don't do that.
That's-
They gonna pump all night till they
You
hit.
goddamn right. Woo, somebody give me a cigarette. What do you think? What do you think
Hold
about? Okay, go ahead.
You gotta answer. Well, you say you don't do it, but you were quiet.
Do what?
Where after the first time we supposed to go to round 2, but your ass passed out.
I mean, has it happened? Yeah, it usually does.
I mean, it happens
But
to
it
us every
happens.
once in a while. Like,
Right. That's what they all say, baby.
I mean, in your experiences with the quick pumpers, what do you think? What do you say?
I don't know. It can work at his advantage because I mean, sometimes you might not want an all nighter. You might want to quit pumping and go to sleep.
Yeah.
No, wait a second. Let's break this down. What do y'all consider quick pumper number one?
Like 7 minutes.
7. How do you get that number?
Count the clock.
7 minutes.
You glanced at the clock.
I
When
always
you listen to
glance
two,
at the
you listen to
I
R.
always
Kelly
glance.
songs.
It's like this. And then you just, all right, we're still going. 7 minutes.
Okay,
You don't look
7
at the
minutes.
clock? Who doesn't look at the clock?
Yeah.
I man, look.
Or
when
you
I
count
get
the
it, I'll
yours
black
within
out.
the
You
I-
count the
7 minutes?
commercials.
Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It depends.
Okay, so we know who's nasty in there. I'm going, Smitty. I know you. We're gonna leave you out. We're gonna save you this time because I know you don't want to talk about it. 'cause
You want to be
have
delivered?
No, she has the dick mic right now, so she,
She
don't
wants
want
to
to
be
talk about
delivered.
it.
You want to be
Look,
delivered?
the dick.
No, I'll talk
Look
about
what
She
it
can talk about it. She don't want to be
okay.
delivered.
All right. So what?
I'm a team player. I'll say something. I think it depends on how often you have sex with that person, the expectations.
No, we talking about one night.
you talking
This
about?
crew. We talking
The
about one
expectations.
night. We don't do no.
Expectation.
I don't have any.
Yeah.
What? What do you mean?
I mean, if you live together, if you have sex a lot,
You don't
You
have sex with
expect-
all of your partners a lot? I mean, like your partner
What you
that
mean?
you have.
Yeah, I don't know what this
Well,
is,
I
but I
talk-
love this.
I'm
shit.
saying the
Look,
partner
nasty
that
as
you
shit.
have that you're sexually active with, you don't have sex with them a lot. Like you have.
no, I do. That's what I'm saying. It depends on how often you have. If it's somebody that you don't see
Like,
quite
what's
often,
often?
every day.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
God, y'all nasty
Yeah,
as shit. But keep
okay.
talking.
If it's somebody that you're not seeing often, and it's maybe a trip or something, kind of like you see maybe once a month, or
Yeah.
your expectations is more because you're not seeing them that much. So you wanna,
You
you
want it to
have
be
this fantasy
banging.
that it's gonna be really, really good.
And you don't want that 7-minute pumping. You want
No, not if you don't
want
see them
like
a lot.
14 minutes.
But if you see them all the time, you having sex every day, it happens.
How do y'all
I don't want
have
nobody
sex
banging my
every day?
box out every day.
What you mean? You said how you have sex with somebody every
I
day?
mean, unless you
Yeah.
live with
A
that
little bit of
person,
a
how can you?
Right.
Okay.
So y'all,
If you live close by.
y'all like to
Yeah,
get.
I don't
So
do
let me
every
get
day.
this.
I just be
Y'all
quiet.
like to have sex every day.
I be
Every
quiet.
woman.
Uh-uh,
You
no.
like y'all,
No.
y'all like that. So
I'm gonna be quiet.
twice
I
a
said,
week.
I'm gonna be quiet too.
I think so. Yeah. Like.
Cause
I'm
you
good
know,
with
you
that.
called me
miss
earlier.
it. I
I'm gonna be
don't wanna
quiet.
have
Hold on,
sex
let's
every
get
day.
that. She's over here quiet. So like,
Quiet.
we know she comes in there with the negligee on, with the thong pulled all the way out.
I'm
So
spontaneous.
a special night, Valentine's Day's coming up soon.
Okay.
Imaginary boo. I know everybody here is single right now. So, what do you wear for that man that night for Valentine's Day?
It just depends. Everybody don't get the same treatment. You're not
Okay, I
gonna
like
treat
that.
every relationship the
true.
same, you know?
Okay, so let me close my eyes and just give me you got your boots on, right?
What's boobs?
In his mind.
I mean,
you got
your boots. I'm
on.
seeing.
You got
I'm
your
seeing.
big
Let me.
foot boots on.
Yeah, your boots. Yeah, I'm trying
That's
to
the name
shout
of
out
it,
your
right?
shoe.
The big foot boots.
Yeah, I'm trying to shout out your shoe line called
Priyanka's Palace.
Priyanka's Palace. So you got those shoes.
Yeah.
You got those shoes on your feet. What do you have under your garments?
Something sexy.
Okay.
What's your favorite color
Yeah, what's your favorite
for
color?
something sexy?
My
Pink.
favorite color for something. Black is always sexy to me.
Yeah.
I know it. Didn't know she looked at me. She
Yeah.
knew what was going on.
Black is always
Wait, can I ask
sexy.
the men something? Does lingerie really matter that much to y'all?
I mean, it looks nice.
Would you
shit.
you care? Really?
I like
come in
simple
there with-
lingerie, not all them fucking latches and hoods. no, that's too much.
I like
concentration.
porno. I like for them to come in like a porno. I like porno girls, like to walk in there with the, You know what I'm saying?
Put
They
your
just,
heels on.
They got the
yeah,
latches.
look,
Put your hair
See, I don't
down.
really like heels. 'Cause
You
I
gotta
had
put
a
your
bad
hair up and
experience.
take it out.
She didn't step
Well, she
on
kicked you in the face.
No,
Or the
we were.
crutch.
She was riding me, and I'm on the edge of the bed. My feet are on the ground.
why you doing
She's
that?
facing me.
How tall are you, baby?
5'8".
Oh.
So.
What kind of bed were you on? A twin?
She said, you go, you trying.
No,
Go ahead.
What's wrong with the
Anyway,
twin bed?
So she
Shit,
goes, so
I
she
fuck on the
decides
floor.
to switch around, and her back should be facing me. On her time switching around, that stiletto came right down
It hit
on
you
my
in the
foot.
knee?
I let out a yelp like, and
Like what?
immediately went
What is
soft
that?
and just curled up. And I limped for about a day or two after that. Like, so they were like, "Ooh, I'm gonna put on some heels, Spence."
No, no,
take them
no.
off.
He said, take them off.
No.
Straight up, take them off.
I was gonna ask you, but you answered it. Did that stop you? 'Cause
From
I feel
playing
like
with heels? Yeah.
No, from like having sex.
Oh yeah, I yelled.
I feel like a guy would be
Yeah, no
shot and
shit.
still trying to get that nut.
Let me tell you.
No, they don't
That's-
stop. ever.
Is that
Stop.
Oh no, I
Why?
stopped.
What you stopping for?
I mean, I bounced back.
So Priyanka, what kind of guys do you date?
Well, you know what's so crazy? Because I have a big personality, so people will think I want that outgoing guy. I like
guy.
geeks. I love computer engineers, people
Oh,
like
man,
that.
I gotta tell Sheba at home.
I know it sounds crazy. I'm not that girl. I don't like the hood guy, the trap
Ty.
guy. I don't like that at all. I like a guy with class. Where we can go to a all-purpose guy. We can go to a black tie event.
Yeah.
He's not
Why
going to
you gotta
embarrass
keep
me.
saying Ty? Are we
No,
not
I'm
even-
just saying we can go to anywhere. We can go on picnics.
Damn, Ty gonna
We
hit.
can go on the red carpet together. We can go anywhere because I'm versatile. I can go anywhere. You can introduce me to mama. We can go to the hood. Like I'm an all-purpose girl, so I want an all-purpose guy.
Yeah.
I don't want that hood nigga. I don't want to see your ass. I don't want to see
Right.
your boxers. Pull your pants up. Put on a button up. Like, you know.
So what's your longest relationship?
My longest relationship, honestly, I get bored easily. But my longest relationship, I would say probably about 3 years.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
But that was early in my early 20s. Now it's like I can talk to you for about a month and know that's not what I want. I don't waste my
Like 2
time.
weeks usually, you know.
Jesus Christ, what are y'all? Who
I
y'all
try to
moving
give
on?
people a chance though, but you know, at the end of the day, it's like it's not going nowhere.
She's a Libra. She gets turned off fast.
Yeah, I get turned out very fast.
Okay, how about this topic? Relationship deal breakers. Something that you just can't get over.
I don't do kids. I don't date guys
do
with kids.
either.
I don't date guys.
That's so
either.
unfortunate. I have a child. I will be damned if a guy says that to me.
But
But if you didn't have a
But
child,
you know, 'cause,
But I
come on,
think-
your
but I-
mindset be
but I
different.
think-
nasty though.
I think it's okay if you
not
feel that way,
No,
as long as
I
you let the person know up front. It's not okay to start dating them and make them feel
Oh, yeah,
bad
on the
about
first
it.
Yeah.
time I
Yeah.
met you, I mentioned that I have a
Yeah, let you know.
2-year-old son. Me and his father are good friends now.
I mean, I think that's why
But
it's
no.
okay because y'all get along. Like, I think it's the whole.
Yeah,
To
we
me,
don't
I
have baby
love
mama, though.
kids, but it's the baby mama. It's
Yeah,
the other.
and they
woman
always come
situation.
around
We don't
once
have
you
baby
get in a
mama,
relationship.
But in the beginning, we did. Yes, we did. Everyone goes through that because at that point we were still in love. We were trying to get over it. So everyone goes through that. So you just came like, no, he has a 1-year-old. I can't date him. I just feel like that's so. I don't know. That's
But
so
who
in
wants
the
to go
vibe.
through that? Because
Right.
of course they'll say it's over, but then the girl, you know, they'll be good friends, and then once they start dating you and they see, you know, oh my God, that's my competition, and they start, you know, blowing you up
See,
and stuff. It's
I never
messy.
did that. I
Well,
never
let
did
me
that.
tell you
it's
what
okay
another
that you don't wanna date
competitive.
My
somebody
baby
with
don't have
children.
3 girls.
Let me tell you what
Yeah, as long
another
as you let them know
competitive
it's fine.
force
You
is.
don't love him, right? You over it. A lot of girls aren't over
They're
their.
And it's not
No.
fair.
It's too much to take
Yeah.
on.
It's not fair at all because you end up with a
Don't let them
broken
take
heart.
Yeah, it's
See,
too
I
much.
date,
I don't wanna
I
date
date
nobody
guys
with
with
kids
with a
either.
kid because I don't want to have any more.
Oh, see,
And
this-
plus, you have a
No,
kid.
I date
That's
you.
child
You have a
support
child. I
too.
want
You
to make you.
know.
Look at her,
She
instead of
paying
child support.
Well, see, here's the thing that a lot of people misread. They say that, you know, a child or the baby mama can interfere too, right? But also, you got to think about the other person's parents on the other side. Sometimes they can interfere. So some women say that they don't want to date a mama's boy because the mama's always going to get
That's
into
the
it.
worst.
So either way, there's a force that could always be in there that could be a problem.
It's about
So it could either be a
communication.
kid, it could be their parent, it could be their brother or sister, it could be something. So I wouldn't necessarily say I want to date anybody with a kid. I want to look at their whole entire, you know what I'm saying, their whole entire circle who they hang around with. If a girl got to go to her mama's house every Sunday and Saturday, and she can't spend time with me on the weekend, then that's the same issue as having a little kid, right?
The kids are
I'm breaking
beautiful,
shit down
guys.
for y'all.
Yeah.
Listen.
Kids are so wonderful.
Yeah.
I guess
And
my
they're so
experience.
innocent, but it's just the drama that comes
Yeah.
with it. I've
But
never
you know
met
what?
a guy.
My son's father my son is not his only child. He has 5 kids.
Jesus.
Damn.
So,
I mean, no, that's a good thing. That's a good
this
thing.
is a good topic because people always be like, oh my God, this is so weird. But he has twin daughters. They're 6 by a white girl. He has a son that's
Why she say it
5.
like that?
She's
What's-
Ethiopian. It's me. My son is almost 3. And he has a little girl. It was a secret baby we just found out about.
Like how long ago?
Like maybe like 8 months ago, 9 months ago. She's 2 now. But it's crazy because we all get along. We all go
baby
out for
mothers?
drinks. The baby mamas, we go out for drinks. All of
We
us.
should do a show.
You know why y'all probably all get along? Because none of y'all
Because
want
of
to.
me. Because I'm the bigger person. And it's
That's
not
right.
about us. It's about the kids.
Damn right.
That's
It's
true.
not about us.
That's
my
true.
Amber.
So we all go out for drinks. We all go to each other's houses, have drinks at night, spend a night. All of our kids are together. I watch my son's brother twice a week. And from her, not from him, from her. So it's not, sometimes it's okay. You don't want to deal with baby mama drama.
That's an
We don't have
extenuating
baby mama
circumstance.
drama. Like, I mean, in the beginning, we were all like, oh, hell no.
But none of y'all dated him, right?
Well, now, I was the only one that dated him.
But
I
you're
was the
not-
only one that was in a relationship.
Right.
why I work with
right.
y'all not
Yeah,
dating
nobody's
each other.
dating him.
He's had other girlfriends.
Mm-hmm.
But no, we don't have. It's not nothing like that. It's just like it's not about us. When people argue with their baby daddies, it's for another reason. It's for because
They
it's
had
online.
that. They had that emotional
And
connection.
we ain't in love.
I think as long as you know going in when you're dating what you don't want to do, it's okay because everybody has like what they want and what they don't want. It's just not okay once you start dating you. Then all of a sudden your son is a problem. You knew I had a son before
Yeah,
you
no,
start
that's not
dating
cool.
me. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah, that's not
okay.
cool.
And you have to respect the fact that somebody's willing to be honest about that. Because
Right.
the last thing you want is to
I'm-
have somebody
I
in
ain't
your
dating
child's
people
life,
like-
and then they really don't like their child,
That's it.
and then they start abusing your child. There's been
And
so
you
many
knew that he
cases
was
in
there
the
before you.
news.
You knew when I met you, you knew he was there.
Yeah.
All right, because y'all got serious. Y'all got real serious on this, so we got to go to a break.
Talking about the kids.
Yeah, y'all
I
got real
get,
serious
I
about
get
it.
serious
Start crying.
about kids.
You know we
That's
love the
not-
children.
Baby though.
Okay,
got
we're going to go
intense.
to the break. We're going to
That's not
liven it up a little bit, so we got to go to a break. We got to pay some bills. We'll be right back.
Okay, let's pay some bills.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to Cashing Out. So, we have wrapped up this hour, and I just want to thank everybody for a fantastic evening. Any last words, people, before we end this segment?
Thank you for Priyanka for coming. I had a really good time talking to you. Thank you, Smitty. I had a good time talking to you as well.
All right, well, thank you for coming. You know, you're my Sora, and you definitely cleared up a lot of things, and you answered a lot of people's questions, and you did it with grace and respect, and I really look forward to your Bigfoot shoe line so I can benefit with these big old boats right here I have. So thank you so much for being a guest and
Thank
being so
you.
great. Cash, do we need to get you a cold shower?
Uh-oh. Anyways, glad to be back. See y'all next week. Follow me on Instagram at Mr. Motown, MrMotown.
Yeah, my social media plug. I'm sorry. Follow me on Instagram at Miss Rachel Daniels. And I think
Okay, Amber, get
Oh,
yours.
it's my name, Amber Webster. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook, Amber Webster.
God, you better have all these followers. They nasty too.
And thank y'all for having me. I don't have internet.
And Smitty, you want to give out your information? Or you cool? Okay, Smitty said no, but she's going to read your horoscope if you follow. And we got to make sure that you give your information out, because what we're going to do, we got to put that on the bottom when you read yours.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Follow me at Priyanka Banks on every social network. My fan page, Priyanka Banks, Facebook, Priyanka Banks, Twitter, Priyanka Banks, and Instagram at Priyanka Banks.
That's good. That's right. And make sure you follow Cashing Out Show. It's Cashing Out on Instagram. Yeah, Cashing Out Network. That's right. And make sure you follow Tap Productions too. On Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, right? The same thing. Same thing for Cashing Out Network. Same thing at the bottom of it. I'm gonna let you go ahead and take it out because you have the smart word of the night. What's the word of the night? Not Dick Mike.
That's what I
The
was
smart word.
thinking.
I knew you were thinking because I was gonna say that
Go
too.
for it.
You know what? The word for the night.
Tangible.
Why?
No?
Where did that come from? Where did tangible come from?
You know what?
Okay.
We got a slogan. We can say a slogan for the night.
Look at you.
And our slogan for the night is, let me read this out.
Y'all look like y'all
If it don't bling, it don't sting.
Right. So we're going to say it in unison at the end, right?
Wait, what
on
is
the count
it?
of three.
If it don't bling, it don't
If it
sting.
Don't blink, it
Okay.
don't sting. On the count
And
of
then when
three.
you blow kisses to the.
I'm not doing all that.
1, 2, I forgot it already. 1, 2, 3.
If it don't bling, it don't sting.
Dick might be out.
He'll beat it up, throw that, throw them legs up to the headboard. Thought that was what your head's for. Say your nigga too cool to hit and throw that pussy round on some gangsta ish.